What is up, scent heads, smell beast, and frag freaks? It's your boy. My name is Mega Dave, and this is Oh So Fresh. What is good, Fresh fam? For everybody returning, I want to say thank you so much for being a freshie. It really means a lot. And if you are brand new here, welcome. As I said before, my name is Mega Dave. This is my channel, Oh So Fresh. I do reviews on fragrances that I absolutely love, and I hope that you love them too. If you do, give me 2 huge fresh thumbs up to let me know that you love what you see. Also think about subscribing and hitting the little notification icon down there so you can see when I'm uploading new bangers like this one, because who knows, could be your favorite fragrance that I review next. So getting in today, I absolutely listen to my subscribers, to my friends, to all my people. You guys have been asking and asking and asking for top 5 fragrances from Dua, spring in particular, summer, all of them are coming. I'm starting a brand new series. It's going to be called my Fresh 5. Fresh 5, it's going to include Fresh 5 from each season. So spring's up, summer will be up next, fall, winter, you guys get it. But it's going to be my Fresh 5. They're going to be best for that particular season. That could get you compliments, that's going to make you feel great, that I think are great for you to buy if you don't already own them in your collection. So let's get right into it. Now, we'll say these are in no particular order, but they kind of are. They're going to be what I think is my top 5 from 5 to 1. So take it as you will. My number 1, I think, is my favorite, but they're all very good. They're all interchangeable, and I think they're going to do well on majority of everybody that's watching this right now. All right, so let's get right into the first one. At number 5, again, no particular order, but kind of there is. So number 5, I got Poseidon's Cologne for spring. Now this could easily be a summer fragrance as well. For those that do not know, it is an inspired expression of Creed Aventus Cologne. Not to be confused with the regular Aventus. This is a fresher take. This has notes of pineapple, bergamot, apple, very fresh. People that have tried it, absolutely love it. It is a newer fragrance that came out last year that had mixed reviews in the beginning and now is absolutely flooring people, especially when it comes to spring and summer. It is a very good freshie. Dua, Sam, they did a phenomenal job recreating this and making their own twist on it, making it last even better for a freshie. And something that I want to add is every freshie that I have on here, there's a lot of great spring, summer fragrances that, at least on me, don't last as long. 6 to 7, I think, is decent. Like most of them, none last less than 6 or 7. All of these on my skin last 8 hours or plus. So that's how they made the cut. Me picking between all these beautiful scents that Dua has. I picked ones that I thought were long lasting, that are very versatile, that would hold up if it's a cooler spring day or a spring night, and would project very well and get you a ton of compliments. So that's my reasoning for picking. So number 5, Poseidon's Cologne. All right, my number 4 for spring is a rock star in the Dua community. Everybody knows what it is. It's Supernova. Supernova, for those that don't know, I'm going to say this for every one of them, just in case there's someone brand new that's watching, because I'm sure there is, that may have never heard of Supernova. Supernova is Dua's inspired expression of Roja Parfum's Elysium Cologne mixed with Elysium Parfum. So they took the best of both worlds, that super freshness and the dry down from the Parfum, and put them together. And that's why I put the Supernova in here versus the Supernova Cologne, the 100 ml that came out, because I think this one stands a lot better for if it is a little cooler in the spring. This one will last better with a little bit of heartier base than the Supernova Cologne, which I believe is a superstar for the summertime. So that's my logic behind why I didn't pick Supernova Cologne. They both are good. I think you need both. There is a difference to them. The edges are rounded down a little bit with going to the Cologne. This one, like I said, has a little bit more meat to its bones in the base. So if it does happen to be a 50-degree night on a spring, this one is going to still be able to last, project, and stay fresh. But if you have Supernova Cologne, the 100 ml, or you just have the regular Supernova, which there's nothing regular about it, but if you just have one or the other, feel free to interchange. They're both going to perform extremely well. But if you do have the luxury to have both, I would put this one for spring, and I would put the Cologne for summer, but that's just me. Notes: most people know Elysium or Supernova, but tart, juicy grapefruit, lime, bergamot, juniper berry, blah, blah, blah. We all know it is a Fraiche staple. Everyone in the duo community at least probably has this, or has had it, or has kind words to say about it, or wants it. One of those are true about it, because it is a legend. It is there for a reason, and it's on my list of top 5 of my fresh 5 for a reason. All right, getting into my number 3. This is very tough, like I said, but I picked a newer 2020 release that I thought took the world by storm. It recently dethroned 2.0 as the king of Aventus expressions, and it's just who you thought. Mod 3. Mod 3 is Dua's inspired expression of Aventus with a twist, a little Chicano twist, if you will. It's Aventus, basically, and Sam from Dua, played with the notes. Those who haven't seen my review, be down below. Check it out. It's a fire fragrance, but added juniper berry, ISO E Super, which is like in Molecule 01, the thing that plays tricks with your skin and makes it flip-flop and makes the scent go nuts. And then the real superstar is that ambroxan and the musk that was added in. So it added some meat to this potato, if you will, and really took this thing to another directions that opens up extremely fresh. And like I said, for these cooler spring, because I live in a cooler climate, so for cooler areas at nighttime could be down in the 50s in spring. So you want something that can still give a little girth while still maintaining that freshness. So that's why I chose Mod 3 over a 2.0 or over an 11Z or any of that. I think this one is very good versatility for spring and summer. I think it could still work just as well. If you don't own Mod 3, boy, girl, you better get it, okay? Because it is a phenomenal scent that is going to last. It is going to project. It is going to get you tons of compliments. It is going to make you stay fresh in the spring. So that's my number 3, Mod 3. Number 2 is another tried and true from the Dua household. It's been around a while. Everybody talks about this thing. Everybody knows about it. And if you don't, you're about to learn today. You're going to learn today.
You're going to learn today. You're going to learn today. All right, all right, all right.
This fragrance is probably in everybody's top 5 or very close to it. If not, it is a Fraiche staple. It is good for the summer. It's good for the spring as well. And I just had to include it in my fresh 5 because I want people that are new or beginners to find out about this glorious scent from Dua, Matrix. For those brand new in the community, Matrix is a Xerjoff Neo inspired expression to the max.
To the max.
It's another gorgeous superstar that's been around the world and back and kept its freshness the entire way. This one is a very fancy fragrance. It has a lot of different notes that a lot of people aren't using. It's using neroli, but Calabrian neroli. It's using Sicilian lemon, so all this fancy stuff. It really sets it apart. Using Haitian vetiver. It's a gorgeous citrus, but it also has a deeper mid, but it also has a little bit deep of a dry down that can withstand the spring. So if you catch my drift with all these fragrances for spring, why I choose them in spring versus summer is because they have a little bit more bottom to them that can withstand those cold nights. And that's my thought process behind all of this is no matter where you're living, you're going to be able to get a very good use out of this. So if you're in a cooler climate like I am, and you do get those 50s or maybe even a 40 night on spring, this is going to stand up. You can put it on a simple shirt like this, a linen, and it's going to hold together for you, going to keep you fresh the entire time. So my number 2, Matrix. All right, getting into the superstar for spring. It is my absolute favorite for spring. It is definitely ranking up high. It's getting really close to being one of my favorite freshies from the house of Dua. And it happens to be a Dua original blend, Flagship. All right, so speaking of superstars, the Matrix, the Supernovas, the Mod 3s, even the Poseidon Cologne tend to get a lot more limelight, if they will, because of them. They've been around a while. Flagship is an original blend by Dua. Sam did a phenomenal job. It is a neroli monster. It lasts a very long time. I just put a review for it, so check it out. It's going to be down below. But this is a very gorgeous neroli, lime, grapefruit, citrus burst with a very aquatic, non-salty vibe. It is super clean. It is super fresh. You get not a soapy, but a very clean neroli vibe to it that is going to withstand cooler weather. It's going to do extremely well, even if it's hot. You can definitely see this one go into the summer if you want as well because of how fresh it is. But again, it does have a little bottom to it with some woods in the end. Like I said, I'm not going to get deep into the review of this, but it has a little bottom to it. You know, it's got a little badonkadonk.
The badonkadonks.
A badonkadonk booty. It's like a whole bunch of donkadonk.
Enough to stand up to cooler weather, or still can stay fresh and very warm climate as well. This one needs to get a lot more light. I don't see a ton of people talking about Flagship. I mentioned this to a lot of people, and they ask, what is Flagship?
You're going to learn today. You're going to learn today.
You're going to learn today. It is a solid release from Dua. It is not based on anything. This isn't a neroli portofino, as some people try to think that it is. It is a standalone fragrance, and it is alone the top for a reason, in my opinion. It is very different than any other fragrance that is up here. They all are citrus bombs, but this one takes a different turn. And to me, when I'm wearing something similar like this, lighter clothing, it just makes you feel really clean, especially if you were to go swimming or take a shower and you get out and you're very clean, do your hair and you hit yourself with this. It just makes you feel good. So that's why it's alone at the top. Number one, Flagship. Guys and girls, that's all I have for you for this review. And I just want to be clear with all of these fragrances. Every single one on this list is a unisex fragrance. It could be worn by either because of the heavy amounts of citrus that are in it that can give a feminine vibe for you. And then there's a little bit of earth or girth or strength in the bottom that could definitely help round this out for men as well. So women, do not be afraid to wear these, especially the Flagship and the Matrix. Those two will perform extremely well on women's skin and will definitely give you a more feminine vibe if you're looking for it. And men, again, don't be afraid, because I said that word feminine. It is a very lovely scent that plays very well off of skin chemistry. So no matter which one you pick, if you don't have any, get one, get two, get five. They're all going to be great for you. They're all going to perform, and they're going to make you get tons of compliments for spring. I think you could put these up on your shelf and pick through any 5 of these at any given time, and they're going to work well for you in any situation. You're not going to choke anybody out in the office, but if you want to, go a little heavy. Be careful with Flagship because it's very, very strong. But that's all I have for you guys and girls. That's my Spring Fresh 5 by your boy Mega Dave. Until I see you again, be blessed, and as always, stay fresh.
We got shorties on the floor.